It's really easy to say this is what you should do to make people change. But what I discovered was that what you really need to do is give people the practical skills and tools. So it's one thing to say it, the second thing is to actually give them the tools that they can implement and implement immediately that is going to have sustainable difference for them. So with that in mind, we went out and had a look at places like Harvard University, Stanford University, Oxford in the UK, even Melbourne University here in Australia. And we actually looked at the science. So from a neuroscience perspective around how the brain thinks and how you deal with change from a brain perspective, from a psychological perspective around how we deal with change and adversity. And then we also looked at organisational change and behavioural change within people. And we took that research and we took the elements of that and we actually built a program, a wellness program, which was, within Australia at its time, the first really measurable corporate wellbeing program in Australia. And when we first brought this out, a lot of people sort of poo-hooed us and said, well, that's just a bunch of happy clappy sort of stuff. But by relating it back to the science that comes from really some hard, strong evidence that is there in white papers and research papers, building a measurement tool to it, and then creating simple, practical skills and tools for people to do, that made it all really tangible for people and got rid of the wishy-washy or happy-clappy stuff. So when you give people that, people are then prepared to go, well, I might give it a go, because what you're telling me sounds simple, but it also is, now I've done it, easy to do. And that makes a big difference.